How can someone like Rupert Thorne have the nerve to have a brother?
Hey, come on! The brother's a good guy!
Really?
Well, he's not a bad guy.
Welcome back to another episode of Batman the Animated Recap. Last time we covered Mudslide, featuring the return of Clayface. This time, we learned that Rupert Thorne has a brother. Season 1, Episode 53 of Batman the Animated Series, Paging the Crime Doctor. We open on an armored truck getting robbed by an ambulance? The thugs, who have clearly hijacked this vehicle, shoot out the tires of the armored truck, and then...
Why would they have the windows down? What good is a bulletproof vehicle if you open the cabin to get some air?
It's Gotham! Generic cops, security guards, and thugs are all worthless. You're only competent if you're named. And even that's not a guarantee.
We should just hire each other as henchmen.
What?
I mean, we're all competent, so we should just work with each other to take over Gotham.
That's never gonna happen.
And why the hell not?
Because you're all too egocentric to take orders from someone else.
He's not wrong. Oh, fish sticks.
I think you mean fiddlesticks.
What the hell is a fiddlestick?
The thugs take a single chest from inside the truck, but before they can make it off the world's longest bridge, Batman intervenes. Which animator is obsessed with the Three Stooges? This is the second thug on the show to look like Mo Howard. I mean, the first one looked like a younger Mo, and this one looked like an older Mo. Anyway, Batman causes the thugs to crash. He's manhandling one of them until another gets the drop on him with the tech they stole.
No, please, let me go! Ah!
It barely grazed you. Why were you acting like you just got hit with a haymaker?
I have very sensitive hair follicles.
Okay. Anyway, in his weakened state, the bearded goon manages to push Batman off the bridge.
What? He watched you fall. We watched you fall. Then you just disappeared and ended up on a tram that wasn't anywhere near where you fell? How is that possible? I traveled through a wormhole? Are you asking me or telling me? Yes.
We cut to a rundown building where a doctor has just removed the fingerprints from a criminal. At the same time, Rupert Thorne shows up, laughing at the fact that his goons think they just killed Batman.
You think you iced the Batman, huh? Not on your best day, Jake.
And yet 2 episodes ago, this guy thought that Sid the Squid killed Batman.
Thorne is, in essence, an idiot. He's only smart when the writers need him to be. Just like I'm only dumb when the writers need me to be.
Ho-ho! If that's what helps you sleep at night.
Ha! Shows what you know. I sleep during the day. Boom. Got him.
Yeah, you got him.
We learn that Rupert had his thugs steal the medical laser to give to his brother Matt, who he refers to as the crime doctor. Matt resents his current lot in life. He wants to be a normal doctor, but can't because he lost his license years before for not reporting a bullet that he removed from his brother. He's in the middle of standing up to Rupert when this happens.
So you could...
Let that be a lesson, everyone. Especially you, Mr. President. No matter how much money you have, you can't survive on McDonald's alone.
Elsewhere at the Thomas Wayne Memorial Free Clinic, Batman shows up to enlist the help of Dr. Leslie Tomkins, a former friend of his father, and Batman's personal physician, though I'm not sure if I'd want her as a doctor because she gives pretty shoddy medical advice.
It's just the flu, that's all. Keep him in bed a few days, and he'll be fine.
You don't want to maybe prescribe some antivirals or something to help reduce a fever while the child is resting?
What did you expect? It's a free clinic.
Just because a clinic is free doesn't mean it provides bad medical care.
Maybe where you're from, but this is Gotham.
Fair enough. Leslie tells Batman that he has a minor concussion from the fall, but if that's the case, why was he acting concussed after getting grazed by the laser?
I told you I have very sensitive hair.
That's not the only thing that's sensitive.
What was that?
Nothing.
She gives Bruce some meds and orders him to stay in bed the whole day. We transition back to Matt and Rupert Thorne and learn that Rupert has a tumor restricting blood flow to his heart and needs surgery right away, only...
I said no hospital. I got enemies who'd pay a fortune to make sure I don't come out.
It's true. I'd pay to ensure his demise. Me too.
Oh, yes.
Count me in.
Even I'd chip in a few bucks.
Oh, I guess me and Robin are the only ones here with some principles. Batman, have you seen my piggy bank? I want to crack that sucker open to help end Thorne. Well, that is just horseradish.
Matt doesn't want to do the surgery, but Thorne dangles the prospect of him getting his medical license back, so he agrees.
Wait a minute. Thorne could have gotten him his license back this whole time and didn't? Okay, I get it now. Who's running the GoFundMe to take this guy out?
Matt says he can't do the surgery alone, but the one person he can think of to help him wouldn't have anything to do with him, and I think we can already see where this is going. Leslie isn't just in the episode to diagnose a concussion. Matt goes with some goons to collect her, and we find out that he attended medical school with her and Thomas Wayne. They were all good friends at some point. Obviously, Leslie tells Matt where he can stick it, so they go with Plan B.
You can't do this.
Those two sounded like they were having a rough time collecting an old woman. I'm telling you, if Thorne had hired, say, Joker and Scarecrow, there would have been no problem.
That's true. I would have broken her mind with fear.
And I would have put a permanent smile in that scowl of hers. Huh, meaning she'd be dead or catatonic, hardly useful for surgery.
Yeah, but we all hate Thorne, so it's still a win.
If any of you even look at Leslie the wrong way, I'll rip your eyes out of your assholes.
Okay, watch yourselves, everyone. He's in the hot sauce.
Anyway, at the Batcave, Bruce has discovered Thorne's secret medical facility from a label on a mask one of the thugs was wearing. He also learns of Leslie's abduction when he goes for his follow-up appointment. Using a signature on the back of a photo and a med school yearbook, Bruce determines that Matt is Rupert Thorne's brother and knows just where Leslie was taken. Back at Thorne's, the surgery was a success, and for some dumb reason, Matt thought they would let Leslie go after.
Before he went under, Mr. Thorne said to us, when it's over, make sure you shut her up.
Batman shows up, and while his approach seems stealthy, it's he that gets surprised.
Did you get your ass kicked by a nurse?
He wasn't a nurse. He was a big-time mafia enforcer called the Orderly.
Sure he was.
Robin will back me up on this, right?
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there.
Right?
Yep, big old mafia guy. Killed like 100 guys with his bare hands.
After a lengthy fight involving scalpels and laser guns, Batman finally manages to take down the nurse. Sorry, the orderly. While that is going on, Matt decides that he's not going to let Leslie be killed. He tells the goons that were going to shoot her that he'll handle it by giving her an injection that'll make it look like she had a heart attack.
Why is he sterilizing the injection site if it's supposed to kill her? She hardly has to worry about getting an infection if she's dead.
Matt injects the guard instead and reveals that it was just a sedative. He and Leslie make for the roof of the building, for some reason, while being pursued by Rupert's other thugs. Batman intercepts the guards and throws out the most time-delayed smoke bomb I've ever seen.
I can't be held responsible for any bad decisions I made. The writers gave me a concussion.
On the roof, Matt jumps to the next rooftop over. When Leslie makes the attempt, she shorts it. Matt grabs her, but the bearded thug shows up and starts shooting. Batman gets there just in time to subdue the guard, but Matt is unable to hold on to Leslie, who falls.
How tall was that building? I counted 20 flaws just on the frames we saw, let alone the amount of time it took for the grapple to connect to something.
Oh, come on, you know that every building in Gotham is a skyscraper.
Right. I always forget that nothing about Gotham's design or infrastructure make any sense.
With Leslie saved and the goons taken care of, we transition to a police interrogation room where Matt is being held. Bruce shows up and offers to help with Matt's legal fees in exchange for a favor, to which Matt says,
I knew it. I knew there'd be a catch. Sorry, Mr. Wayne. Matthew Thorne is no longer for sale.
Bruce explains that it's not what Matt thinks. Matt asks what it is then, and the episode ends with,
Tell me about my father.
If Matt, Leslie, and your pops were as tight as peas in a pod, couldn't Leslie have told you everything about him that Matt could have?
True, but have you considered this counterpoint? Shut up.
Okay, just trying to help. Jeez, I forgot that your resting level is hot sauce.
This episode was good. While it was light on Batman, it's a good character-driven story. Matt is a great focal point. Seeing him trapped in a life he doesn't want because of his familial ties to Rupert Thorne is interesting. He's obviously made a lot of poor decisions as a result of it, but we see him pushed to the point where he finally takes a heroic stand that he knows will likely get him killed. I also enjoyed the return of the fiery Dr. Tomkins, who is never afraid to call it like it is. What did you think, Scarecrow?
As someone who despises Rupert Thorne, I loved that he was barely in the episode, and when he was begging for help or passing out. While we don't know the ultimate outcome after his surgery, I'd like to think that he died in that hallway after his nurse abandoned him to fight Batman. 4 out of 5 times, Batman got woozy from getting his hair burned.
I have sensitive follicles.
Thank you to the following supporters on Patreon: Jay Booth, Sean Hart, Jimmy Purcell, Rick Maxwell, Tony Embers, Jessica Timm, EC, J.R. Green, Emilio Flores, AJN, and Andy Exiled. If you'd like early access to videos and bonus behind-the-scenes content, you can become a patron at patreon.com/jackofallnerds. Do it, or I'll break you. However you want to be broken, really. Mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually.
Join us next time when we'll be covering Zatanna. Oh, Betsy getting trained in stage magic, eh? Can I call out sick for this one? I feel a case of boredom coming on. Side effects may include... Till next time, kiddies! It really is hard to get quality healthcare when you're a villain.
Not when you're locked up in Arkham.
I find that a hard pickle to swallow.
It's true. You get all the meds you need, and many you don't.
Yes, oftentimes it's a relief to get locked up just for the medical care after a bout with Batsy. Oh, wow. I had no idea. Maybe we should stop roughing the baddies up so much.
Yeah, right. I'm rich. It's not my taxes footing the bill.
Think of this video as your favorite carnival food. Well, giving it a like is like deep frying that carnival food. And subscribing is like slathering that deep fried goodness in your favorite condiment. So just do it!